we are going to check our alignment, okay? So you can't do this in front of the mirror, in front of the TV, anywhere that you can see yourself. So I want you to just march on the floor, right? Just march. You can pause this video and go ahead and find a mirror in front of you. And then I want you to stop, and just stop the position that you have. I want you to look down or look in front of you in the mirror and see your feet alignment, your knee alignment, and your hip alignment. Ideally, I like to have the feet in parallel position, which means your toes are pointing forward like number 11, and your heels will be somewhere aligned with your sitting bone, and your knees will be pointing forward over your feet, and your pelvis will rest on top of the knee. So watch any interesting alignment that you may have, such as this, that, sideways, or anything, and just take note of that. That knee alignment or your leg alignment may be because of that muscles imbalance that you have, and eventually knee discomfort or pain. All right, just take note of that. All right, let's get started. We're gonna lie on the mat. We're gonna start by stretching our gluteal muscles, which is our bottom muscles. That can tend to be quite tight if you are compensating your walking due to any pain around the knee. All right, let's go ahead and lift the right leg up. So I want you to externally rotate the thigh out and then grab the hands behind the left thigh here. And then using your right elbow and push the right thigh away from your chest. And here, pull the left thigh towards you. And I want you to just relax the bottom muscle down on the floor. It may be a little intense with the stretch. I just need you to breathe through it. So we're inhaling as we press the leg towards you. And then exhaling, just try to relax the whole body down to the floor. And I'll leave it to you how intense you want the stretch to be. Or you want to let go a little bit, that's also fine. And just make something that works for you. So we in breath. Exhale, let it go. Let go of the pelvis on the floor. So you can bring the leg closer to your chest. Again, in breath. Exhale. One more. And let it go. And then we're going to switch side. Release the right leg down carefully. And then bring the other leg up for me, please. And then grab the back of your right thigh. Push the left elbow against the left thigh outward. And pull the leg closer towards you as you surrender your pelvis down to the floor. And just take note which side feels a little tender or tighter while you're doing this stretch. Just take an in breath. Exhale. Again, surrender your bottom to the floor. Inhale, pull in a little bit. Exhale, push out on the elbow. One more, in breath, and exhale, and we let it go, lower the leg, release. Now have the feet aligned with the side as your pelvis, as one of your pelvis here. They don't have to be too close with the pelvis. I just want you to have your knees where they feel comfortable with the knee bend. Arms out to the side, some hip rolls. We're going to drop the legs over to the right side. And we can turn the head over to the opposite side and then stay. Now what I want you to do is lift the left pelvis, the left hip up a little bit more and push the left knee down towards the floor. And we're going to stretch the front of the left hip. And we just stay there. In breath. As you exhale, surrender the belly down towards the back. One more. And we come back to the center. Over to the other side. We drop the knee to the left. Turn the head to the right. And we inhale. We press the hip forward. And then we lower the right knee down a little bit more if that's available for you. Can we go a little deeper into the stretch maybe? Exhale. And then carefully bring the legs back. All right, I want you to bring the feet a little closer to each other. Bring the left leg up to you. Grab the shin. Compress the thigh to your chest. Extend the right leg down on the floor. Now see if you can really allow the hip to be compressed by pulling the thigh bone to your chest here. And then with the extended leg, I'd like you to dorsiflex the foot, the ankle. And then point. Again, dorsiflex. And then point again. Relax the lower back down to the floor. Try not to grip the back. I know sometimes it can be quite tense here. So you can use your breath to surrender your back onto the floor. 2 more with the ankle movement and point. Last one and point. We bring the leg in, lower the top leg down, bring the other leg up, slide the second leg down. Again, compress the hip joint, settle the pelvis down, try not to grip in the front of the hip. And with dorsiflex, extended ankle, extended leg, and point. And then dorsiflex, and point. Melting the lower back down to the floor, melting the hip joint. So we're not fighting with any tension here. 2 more. Ankle move, that is. Last one, dorsiflex, and point. Bring the leg in, lower the top leg down. Okay, right, I want you to have your heel in line with the sit bone here. Fingertips together like so. And place the hand across the front of the pelvis here. And now we're going to breathe. We're going to inhale, feeling the belly expanding into your hands. As you exhale, feeling the belly retracting away from your hands, and then deliberately tighten up the abdominal without rocking the pelvis. So try to keep the pelvis bone alone. Inhale, breathing into your hands. Exhale, pulling the belly away from your hands, and then deliberately pulling a little deeper towards the spine without rocking the pelvis. 2 more. Inhale. So we're working. Exhale to engage our transverse abdominis, which is our natural corset muscle, the deepest abdominal muscles in your body. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep that TVA abdominal in. Now I want you to, again, exhale, pulling a bit more. I want you to then rock the pelvis this time. So rock the pelvis using abdominal. So now you have a concave shape in the belly and your lower back is resting on the floor and your bottom is up. And then we're going to release back to a comfortable neutral position. The position that you had to start at start. Exhale. Jumbling my words here. We're going to draw in the center, draw in abdominal, and then bring the lower back down. And then inhale, releasing and lengthening back to your neutral pelvis. 2 more. Exhale, rocking. Make sure this movement is comfortable for you. If it's not, reduce the range. Otherwise, if it's still not comfortable, eliminate the rocking and just do the breathing itself. Last one, imprint the lower back and let's stay here. So I still have this belly concaving in here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, lift the left heel up, lower the belly into your back, and then without jiggling in the pelvis, pushing in the belly, keep everything inward, we lift the leg up off the floor, folding at the hip. Quiet in abdominal, lower the leg down. Exhale, we bring it up. So we're lifting the leg up as if that the abdominal is the only muscle that is working here, which is not physiologically correct, but let's just assume. And pulling in, folding, and so lower the abdominal. Last one, pulling in and lower. Rest the foot down, release the pelvis off. So now we have an arc, a space underneath the lower back. Again, we're going to recruit the tibia. We're going to imprint the lower back down again with the abdominal. Again, another concave shape here. Lift the right heel up, load the belly. Again, do not push the belly out. Keep it downward to the floor, and we gracefully float the leg up. Now, if you do feel like your belly is jolting out, see if you can intensify the abdominal connection so your belly is now really into the back. And up. The imagery of a concave abdominal should stay on during this lifting and lowering the leg. And up. And one more. Up. And come back. Release down. And now, again, imprint. Keep that concave action going on here. Float the left heel up. Bring the left leg up. Now we're going to do something a bit more challenging. We're going to load the belly a bit more. We're going to bring the other leg up without pushing the belly out. Stay in, stay in, stay in. And we float. Now we have both legs tipping up here. Abs in, load the back. We're going to lower one leg down without losing the back of the floor, and we bring it back up again. So you may not touch the floor, and that is absolutely fine, and we bring it up. I want you to contain the abs into your back. It may be trembling, that's fine. And pulling in, lower the other leg, and we bring it up, one more each side, and abs in, abs in, abs in. That's your mantra for this exercise. Or belly in, abs in, belly in. And we bring it up. And then just hug your leg down to your chest. All right, lower the leg, 1 and 2. Now this time, slip the tip of the fingers to the lower back here. Now we're going to recruit that corset muscle of yours, pulling in. So your lower back is now resting onto your fingertips. All right, so not totally flat on the floor. Now we're going to encourage that pressure into your hands. Then we're going to lift the left leg up again. And we're going to float the leg up. And I'm going to lower down. Again, we're going to load the abdominal to your fingers. As you lower and lift the leg, refrain yourself from jolting up in the center. Contain everything inward. One more time here. We breathe out. And lower. And then let it go. We switch. Draw in your center. Lift the right heel up. And take it up. And lower. And take it up. And lower. Your lower back is still in contact with the fingers. And do not lose that contact as you lower and lift the leg. One more. And lower. And let it go. All right. Now, bring everything in again. Stay with your fingertips. Float the left leg up. We're going to do that leg changes. Now, this is going to be a little bit more challenging. Pull up the abs in. That's your mantra. And then bring the other leg up without pushing out the belly. And then we're going to lower one leg down, maybe to the floor, maybe not. And then we pull it up again. So 1, the pelvis to be quiet and stable. I want the front abdominals to work hard to stabilize your structure. And lower. And bring it up. Lower. Bring it up. One last one, lower. We bring it up. Thigh to your chest. Grab the legs and compress in. Lower one foot down. Second down. Turn to the side. Arms are forward here. Now, if your neck is not comfortable here, you may go ahead and bring the towel and prop yourself up. All right? Otherwise, let's just let your head rest down. Now, stack the legs together, knees together, feet together. Lift the underneath waistline off the floor. At least your abdominals contracted up and sinking down. All right, now we're going to reach the arm forward. Take the arms up. Rotate to the back wall as much as you can. Inhale, bring it up and close. And forward, up, rotate, and bring it up. and close. One more. Reach up, rotate, and bring it up and close. All right. Bottom arm will go underneath you. Now, top hand will go underneath the waistline. Feet will be in line with your pelvis there. Lift the underneath waistline, crane it up, and stabilize the pelvis. Draw in your center, your corset muscle. Open the knee. One. Without falling back on the pelvis. And close. Again. In breath. And in breath. 3 more. In breath. 2. Keep this very stable. 1. And close. Extend the top leg long. Bring the foot forward here. Again, you can use the arm to support the lower waist here. Now, we're going to lift the top leg up and lower. Or you can have the top hand on the pelvis here. So we know that the pelvis does not rock away as you lift the leg up. So it's just purely leg movement in the hip joint. 3 more. 2. 1, we stay. Little circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it down. We bring the leg in. We help ourselves up. Tuck the feet in. Underneath arm long. And just a quick lateral stretch. And let's go to the other side. So we start with some chest opener. Again, place the towel underneath the head if you wish to. Feet together, legs together, feet in line with the bottom. Bring the underneath waistline up and enjoy this. Inhale, reach across, bring it up. Follow the arm with the eyes. Follow the eyes with the arm. Reach up and across. Inhale, away, up, and rotate. Again, listen to your body. If this is too much for you, reduce the range of motion. 1 more. And open. And reach. And we close. Okay, let's bring the underneath arm long underneath your ears. Okay, hand, lift the waist up, and we open for the clamps. 1, pelvis is stable. 2, and 3. Again, 4. You can also have your hand here if you wish to, but that is a better tactile cue for you to control the pelvis stability. 1 more. And then extend the top leg long. Bottom one comes forward this way. And we reach, we lower. Lift, we lower. Pelvis is quiet, moving in the hip socket. And let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one, we stay. Little circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the leg in. And carefully help yourself up. Underneath arm long. Reach it up. And across the body. All right, and release. Now we need to go down again here. I want you to do the glute stretch again. Let's bring the right leg up. Grab the back of the left thigh. Bring the thigh towards you and push the right thigh away and allow the pelvis to settle down. We stay here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Allow the pelvis to settle down onto the floor. Last one. And let it go. Release the leg down. Bring the other leg up. Grab the back of your right thigh. Pull in towards you. Push away with the elbow. And in-breath. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And release. Let it go. Turn to your side. And come on up onto our quadruped position. So we have your hands, your wrist in line with the armpit, knee in line with the center of your hip. Again, I want you to push the floor away. Keep the spine nice and long. Take an in breath. Exhale. I want you to draw the abdominal muscle towards the waist without curling the back. So really just kind of like a corset here. So we're working the TVA again. In breath. Exhale. Drawing in, hugging the waist, keeping the spine long, and let it go. Last one. Exhale. Pulling up the abdominal. Bringing in that, pulling up the abdominal sac up towards the spine here, and let it go. All right, now we're going to do a broken down cat stretch here. So we're going to pull in the lower abs, and then we're going to curl just the tailbone, and then release. So a deconstruct cat stretch, and then extend the upper back up, and the middle back, and then flat. And then curl just the tail and the lower back, and extend the upper back and the middle back, and flat. Again, curl the tail and the lower back, extend the upper chest, middle back, and flat. One more. Exhale, tail, and inhale, arch, and back. Now this time, curl the tail and the lower back, step. I want you to send the pelvis to your heels. See if you can get into a deep curve here. If that feels good, go for it. If that doesn't feel good for you, reduce the range and then let it go. Or just do the curl like this. All right? Again, lifting up the abdominal, curl the tail. Send the tailbone down towards the heels. Arms are still active here. I'm not moving my arms. And lifting the pelvis back over the heels, over the knees. Release that. One more time. Drawing curl. Send the tailbone down. The deeper you pull the abs in, the bigger the stretch you will feel. And we'll bring the body over the hands and knees and extend. Extend the upper back here. One last one. And back. All right, tuck the toes under. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to do our plank. Plank. All right, so we're going to draw in our TVA muscles, our corset, and then we're going to press the hands down, press the feet down, float the knees off, and we're going to hover. Stay for 3, all abs, 2, 1, and bring it down. Let go. Exhale. Abs in. Press down with the hand and the toes. Float the knees up. Broaden across the front of the chest. Stay. 3, 2, 1, and release. Let it go. One last. Pull in. Push down. Hover. Stay. 3, 2, 1, and release down. Release the ankle. Now I want you to open the knees a little bit wider. Maybe as wide of the mat. Maybe you can go a little bit wider. And then what we're going to do here, I'm just going to go diagonal so you can see. We're going to send the pelvis back to wherever you feel comfortable. And then bring it forward. Again, so knees wide and send the pelvis back. Keep your spine nice and long here. And we bring it back over. 2 more. We send the pelvis back. And back again. Last one. And we send the pelvis back. back is long, and good. Walk your knee closer to each other, and then this time we're going to send the bottom down to your heels for your rest position and take the arms forward. And just settle down here for a moment. Inhale, exhale, pulling in the center. In breath, expand the back of the ribs. Exhale, settle your body down. Last one, inhaling, exhaling. And let's go ahead and roll the spine up, up, up. Okay, now what we're going to do, sitting nice and tall. Here, we're going to pull the elbows back. Pull the elbows back. We're going to extend the upper chest up to the sky for a nice high release chest, an extension stretch, and release. Again, elbows slightly back. Extend the upper back, arch away, and close the ribs, come upright. 2 more times. Elbows back, expand the chest up, and dive back, support your neck, and bring your body upright. One last one. And elbows back, expand across the front of the chest, dive and arch back, and upright. Stretch your arms forward, pull in the center, and round your back. And just stay there for 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done.
I'm Mira, and I'm here to help you to love, look, and feel your absolute best through Pilates. If you enjoyed this video, you will love my 7-day beginner challenge. Click the first link in the comment below and sign up. You will receive daily workout videos focused on building a sustainable practice in as little as 15 minutes per day.